Hey geeks, welcome to On the Comic Edge, episode 10, brought to you by CompleteGeekRadio.com. I can't believe we're already at episode 10. It seems like just yesterday I was thinking I should do a comic review show on YouTube, and it would be interesting, and I'll get millions of followers. Almost everything has happened in that thought. Yeah, right. Anyway, last week, sorry for the late show, we have Uncanny X-Men 536. Normally, I'm really happy with Uncanny X-Men. This is not one of those times. We're dealing with sort of the reverberation from that old Break World story that happened a few months ago, and I was really looking forward to getting back to it. I know Gillen writing and Dodson doing the penciling would yield good results. I don't like where this is going. They're sort of just taking the most one-dimensional view of a warrior race, as in a race that never seemed to evolve any sort of compassion or manners for some reason. They how do you say sorry? How do you say please? It's just like that's not compassion. That doesn't get in the way of being a warrior or being a strong race, but it's just weird. It's sort of a muddled way of going about it, and I don't like it. I feel there's a turnaround at the end of this comic that sort of you can see happening last issue. I'm not liking it. If you haven't picked up this comic and the previous comic, I would say maybe you might want to skip this volume. That seems harsh, but you know what? I'm a critic. I'm going to tell you what I think. As a consumer, you need to listen to yourself, not me. You need to go to the comic store, you need to check this out and decide on your own. Don't read the whole thing like those dicks that that read the entire comic and then put it back cuz no, I don't have to buy it. Nah, I just saved a few bucks. You know what? Don't be that person either. But check it out. See what you think. If you think I'm wrong, I have an email, edge@CompleteGeekRadio.com. Tell me I'm full of shit. Go for it. I like those kinds of conversations. So, yeah, there's that. Moving on. Green Lantern, Emerald Warriors, number 9. This is War of the Green Lanterns, part 6. Part of what makes a good Green Lantern comic is the colors, especially in this stage post Blackest Night, because we're dealing with a lot of colors that are not just supposed to have a different shade. It's a different feel, a different texture, a different way it acts. You're supposed to be able to, if you were looking at this in black and white, you should be able to say that's indigo energy, that's green energy, that's yellow energy, without seeing the symbols or the actual color. Passerin and Smith do a fantastic job of that, and Tomasi's high pace story really lends to just getting through it, getting to the next scene with the next awesome page with the next art piece, and it's doing a fantastic job. I love where the different characters are going with their perspective rings, how it's sort of accenting their own personality traits, pushing them in different ways. Not everything is hunky-dory on OA right now, and it's really interesting. So check that out. Last up, Secret Avengers 12.1. Another point one where you're basically getting the idea of what this comic is about, which is odd for something that's only 12 issues in. So what this is, other than giving you a very rough idea of who these characters are, because honestly it was a little too rough for me. I was hoping for a little more, mostly because I was hoping for a little bit more Valkyrie. I like Valkyrie, she's nice. She needs a new outfit though, and more page time. Basically what this is Steve Rogers, former Captain America, being the number one super cop on the planet, what his idea is of the WikiLeaks scandal in a sort of a roundabout way. So if you're into current events, check this out. If you're not, you may want to skip it. There's not much here. It's sort of, I mean, Spencer and Eaton and Mendoza and DeMarta do a fantastic job, but it doesn't seem to gel. It doesn't come together to really show off anything other than the WikiLeaks scandal. Yeah, I don't know. So all the elements are there for a good comic, but a good comic does not happen. I don't know. But if you're enjoying the point ones, check it out. If you like current events, check it. And I do. And I like the last few pages of this because it gets into something. Yeah, your call on that one. Anyway, that's it for me. I've got some other stuff to do. And I gotta upload this, which is one of those things to do. So again, thank you for watching on the Comic Edge. Thank you for being a fan of Complete Geek Radio. We have a lot of great things coming up, and stay geeky.